Chicago Sky moved both of their home games against the Indiana Fever this year to the United Center. Now, the United Center is the largest stadium in the NBA with almost 21,000 seats, which is more than double where the Sky normally play at Wintrust Arena.
Angel Reese's fans were full of confidence until reality set in like a lockdown defense. Caitlin Clark's first WNBA game against Angel Reese's Chicago Sky sold out in just 1 minute, quicker than a fast break. So, was all that hype just for engagement? Or is this shaping up to be the ultimate revenge game? Either way, this rivalry is heating up like a courtside showdown with a mic'd-up ref. Buckle up.
This game being in the United Center, if you guys did not see, tickets sold out. And tickets sold out in 5 minutes. They sold out in 5 minutes. The United Center sold out in a minute. Sorry, not in a minute, 5 minutes. A minute. It was a fight even trying to get tickets. Seats kept disappearing. They started $200. Back in 2007, you get season tickets for that price. You can go get season tickets probably a year ago for that price in some teams.
Yes, the Chicago Sky, a whole professional basketball team, just casually relocating their home court to accommodate a wave of Indiana Fever fans. Because nothing says home court advantage like making it easier for your opponent's supporters to take over. But don't worry, it's totally asterisk because of Angel Reese. At least, that's what her die-hard fans want you to believe. You'd think she personally signed the lease, built the stadium, installed the seats, and mounted the hoop with the way they're giving her all the credit.
It took just 60 seconds, 1 minute, the time it takes to tie a shoelace, pour a cup of coffee, or check a text. That's all the time the Chicago Sky needed to sell out 20,000 tickets for their highly anticipated matchup against the Indiana Fever. And let's not kid ourselves, the reason is clear as day. Caitlin Clark, from Iowa to Indiana and now to the biggest basketball cities across the country, the Caitlin Clark effect is more than just a catchy phrase, it's a movement.
Seeing the inevitable tidal wave of Fever fans incoming, the Sky decided, you know what? Let's just move asterisk. And just like that, in a mere 60 seconds, tickets were completely gone. Scalpers are probably celebrating, cashing in big time, while Chicago fans, well, they'll be sprinkled in somewhere, lost in a sea of Fever jerseys, struggling to remember what their own team's logo even looks like.
The Sky Fever tickets went on sale at 11 a.m. today for the United Center. This is the game that was changed into the 23,000 people arena, which I think is only 21,500 for games and 23,000 for concerts. But it sold out like that. However,
let's be real, there's only one reason this madness is happening, and it has nothing to do with Angel Reese. The real game changer, the one truly moving the needle in women's basketball, is the rookie with the golden touch, Caitlin Clark. But of course, the narrative has to be spun, the Angel Reese effect, as if the stadium wouldn't have been packed regardless, as if fans weren't refreshing the ticket site like it was a sneaker drop, all just to catch a glimpse of Caitlin in action.
5 games against Chicago. That's a huge thing. This league has decided, hey, we know what we have here in this matchup. We know people will watch. And quite frankly, I'm ready to see the Indian Fever walk the dog some more with the Chicago Sky.
But don't just take my word for it. Wait until opening day. That's when the real show begins. The Chicago Sky players are about to find out what it's like to play an away game in their own city, surrounded by Fever fans who didn't come to cheer for the home team. No, they're there for one reason and one reason only. Meanwhile, Angel Reese's fans will be squinting, desperately searching for a way to make this about her. Maybe they'll claim she's inspiring the Fever fans. Maybe they'll argue she secretly owns the stadium. Who knows? The mental gymnastics will be Olympic level.
Now, people do not realize, there are some Chicago Sky fans. There really are. But, as you guys can tell, not every Chicago Sky game will sell out this year, even in their 10,000 seat stadium. Most won't sell out. And the Fever are going to sell out every single game immediately in Cambridge, which is even bigger.
And let's not forget the actual Sky players in all this. Imagine grinding through the preseason, preparing for a strong home opener, only to realize you'll be fighting for scraps of support in your own building. The PA announcer might as well introduce them as and now, the visitors, before tip-off. It's going to be a long night for them, and an even longer season, if this is any indication of what's to come. But sure, let's keep pretending this is about Angel Reese. Let's keep ignoring the obvious reason people are emptying their wallets at record speed. Because when that stadium is 80% Fever fans on opening night, the excuses will be just as entertaining as the game itself. Can't wait to hear them. The Caitlin Clark effect isn't just a marketing term, it's a full-blown economic stimulus package. Tickets vanish in minutes. Arenas magically discover extra seats. Team owners who once dismissed the hype are now rolling out the red carpet. And it's not just the Chicago Sky cashing in, even the Atlanta Dream, yes, the same team whose owner had less than glowing things to say about Fever fans, suddenly realized the magic of supply and demand.
What a tangled web we weave when we choose to deceive. And what I am talking about is the Atlanta Dream. Now, if that WNBA team seems to ring a bell, big ding ding bell right in your ear hole, it's because of the drama that happened last season. Came out and said, nah, Caitlin Clark effect. Caitlin Clark fans, nah. Everybody remember that shade she decided to throw at the fans, that disrespect? Anybody forget that? Well, my goodness. There we are right there. Atlanta Dream under fire after co-owners Caitlin Clark fan comments and Sky disrespect. And it was about, here we go. That ain't a representation of us, said about Clark fans. Y'all not like us. They not like us.
At first, the Dream was perfectly content playing in their cozy little arena, keeping things exclusive, like a members-only club for those convinced Caitlin Clark's success is just a media creation. But then the Fever rolled into town, and demand for tickets started looking like a Bianca World Tour pre-sale. That's when reality hit them like a full-court press. Suddenly, the Dream had a miraculous epiphany. Wait a minute, we can make more money, and just like that, a team that once dismissed the Fever and their fans upgraded to a bigger stadium faster than a bandwagon fan swaps jerseys. Meanwhile, the Chicago Sky, who, at this point, might as well rebrand as the Caitlin Clark Stock Exchange are leading the charge in cashing in on the phenomenon. They're selling out faster than a celebrity apology after a bad tweet. And let's be honest, they need it. When your entire brand revolves around we're not Indiana, but please come watch us play Indiana, you take what you can get.
There's no doubt that this game is going to sell out. It is like the hot ticket of the season. And incidentally, it is going to break the record for the biggest crowd of a WNBA season.
And then there's the ongoing subplot starring a certain individual who just can't stand that all this attention isn't revolving around her. Oh yes, every single time Caitlin Clark gets headlines, someone else suddenly has a lot to say about being overlooked, disrespected, or undervalued despite getting more media attention than any other second-round draft pick in recent memory. It's truly fascinating. One would think a player so determined to prove her worth would focus on, winning games instead of keeping a running tally of perceived slights. The real comedy here is that while teams across the league are busy moving mountains, or at least seat arrangements, to accommodate the Caitlin Clark craze, some people are still pretending it doesn't exist. The mental gymnastics required to dismiss an entire high economic shifts in women's basketball could qualify for an Olympic event, but hey, let's not ruin the narrative with facts. Right at this point, denying the Caitlin Clark effect is like trying to argue the sky isn't blue while standing outside on a clear day. It's happening whether people like it or not. The ticket sales, the TV ratings, the jersey purchases are all real. And while some players are too busy side-eyeing Clark's success and making snarky comments, their own teams are quietly thanking her for the increased revenue.
Before Caitlin Clark went to the WNBA, the average attendance was 6,109. And then during her rookie year, the average attendance was 15,746, which is a 157.7% increase. We have talked about the Caitlin Clark effect many times on this channel, but I thought that this graphic alone, when you talk about the impact that she has had on the league and specifically the Indiana,
I shouldn't be surprised, and yet I'm still surprised because Indiana Fever preseason, not even like preseason, exhibition game. The Indiana Fever are going to play the Brazilian national team at Cover Hawkeye Arena, Caitlin's college facility. Sold out. They went on sale this morning at 9 a.m. for Fever season ticket holders, Iowa donors, and Iowa season ticket holders for women's basketball. And then general admission was supposed to go on sale tomorrow at 9 a.m. I'm hearing rumblings of like maybe scalpers got in, like the secondary market is already crazy.
I want to be completely honest here. It is a league first and foremost, and the most important thing is that the league long term is going to be profitable, or at least it looks like it has the potential to be. Otherwise, once that TV deal is done in 3 years, it's over. And right now, this has not been the greatest look in the world for Unrivaled.
You can see Coach Keith Porter is there. He is ready to take Caitlin Clark's game to the next level. They're working on a lot of finishes in this video, a lot of finishes at the rim, and maybe some different finishes that we didn't see from her in the 2024 season.